Okay, welcome to another beautiful impulse. This might be the shortest video, but this doesn't mean that it's the less important impulse. I would actually say it's one of the most important impulses we have for you. And as Maxime so nonchalantly pouring the cup of tea for us, it really is about creating a habit of checking in together. And this might sound completely simple and like, of course, but the reality is that most of the parents, at least from our experience and also talking with other parents, this checking in ritual at the end of the day, or maybe at the beginning of the day, depending on where and when you can create the time, this is so important to create a moment to check in. Maybe drink a cup of tea or a cacao or any beverage you like to drink together, and taking the space to talk to each other and not sit in front of the television or just crashing down after a long day. This was one of the most important things, I feel like, taking the time to check in and just talk about the day, reflecting upon the day, reflecting upon our reactions.
And also plan the day ahead. Planning is key, but more importantly is communication.
Yes.
And the story about this impulse, which comes up into my mind right now, is you told me from one of your friends, also parents, that when you told her, in this case, that we are just every evening we sit down and drink tea together, because I'm from Russia, and for me it's the most normal thing at each evening, just to sit down with the whole family, drink tea, communicate, exchange ideas, plan ahead, whatever it might be. For me, it is absolutely normal. There's nothing special behind it. But you have mirrored me, shared with me this exchange with your friend, right? That what, every evening you sit together talking to each other? And I personally was mind blown that this is something special, because we realized that this is actually something special and a very cool impulse to share, because it's not that common that parents, partners at the end of the day sit down and connect. Yeah. Sit down and connect. It's
the lightning almost fell off.
The studio broke. Yes, it's a very important, as you said, maybe the most important thing. These rituals in between, as parents, it's a habit. It's a very important habit to connect, to realign. And once you start it, sometimes we're just drinking tea and go to bed. Easy. Sometimes we start a conversation and then it's getting bigger, and then it's crazy late. It's
not
so
that
diverse.
often anymore that we talk until midnight.
Yeah,
but I think most important about this impulse is to create an awareness of how much do you actually talk with your partner. And when you realize that it's maybe not that often anymore, then prioritizing this time to talk, because these exchanges of thoughts and reflecting upon the day are so important to realign, talk about how we acted with our children and all of that. So I think
yes, this one is very important.
Yeah, I think it's a very, very important impulse to prioritize checking in with your partner, realigning and making this a habit. And of course, we understand that there might be days where you just crash into bed. I know this very well because we co-sleep with both of our children. And sometimes I just can't get up anymore. But most of the nights, actually, I stand up, or we meet again in the kitchen and just take the time to reconnect. And this was a very important impulse for us to share within this collection of impulses to strengthen the nervous system, creating a relationship to your nervous system, but also understanding that the relationship with your partner as parents is a core thing you have to work on to be able to stay calm, because you know you can rely on your partner. And in order to rely on your partner, you need to keep checking in. So
yeah, and this is the most precious
cheers to
thing.
that.
Cheers to that.
Beautiful impulse. Reconnecting.
Thank you so much for practicing with us today.
If our work supports you, we would love to stay connected with you. Please consider to check out our in-depth courses around conscious parenting, to follow us on Instagram for our community, or to subscribe to our YouTube channel for our long-form content.
And if you know anyone who you feel needs this kind of work, we would love for you to share this work with them. We are so happy to have as many conscious parents joining us on this journey to make this place a more beautiful place to raise children and be together as parents in community.
Thank you very much for being here with us.
Thank you, Satnam.